Hey guys, what's up? It's that time again. Wait, it's never been this time before. It's SuperKamiGuru9000's review of One Piece Chapter 538. It's not actually a chapter, it's anime. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. So we're pretty much finishing up the fight with Hody Jones and Zoro. Zoro pretty much dominated Hody Jones. I mean, I don't know what you were really expecting. It was a pretty cool fight, though, last chapter. And Hody Jones is just like floating dead in the water, pretty much out of it. This classic anime wide eyes for when he's been defeated. And Zoro just tries to get some air and is stopped by Hody Jones's men, who are all taking that energy steroid, which makes them kind of badass, and it makes them evil, obviously, because they get red eyes, which is pretty stereotypical for evil people in anime. And Zoro ends up pretty much passing out because he loses the bubble coral that King Neptune gives him, and they all end up getting captured. That's kind of how this whole Ruka Palace thing ends up going for all of them. But there was one really cool thing, and that was King Neptune does this, like, water Kamehameha. I don't know how exactly I'd describe it. And it's really cool, though, because in One Piece, I like how they show strength with devil powers, how they animate it, at least. Like with Whitebeard, you see him, like, grab the air when he starts earthquakes, and now we're seeing King Neptune, like, grab the water to do this, like, big Blastoise water jet type move. And it was pretty awesome. And then Hody Jones ends up taking a steroid and capturing King Neptune. And it was really cool, and I'm glad that Hody Jones isn't gone yet, and I'm glad that some of the Straw Hats are actually getting captured. I think you're like, what the fuck, why don't you want the Straw Hats to win? Well, I do want the Straw Hats to win, but what would be the point if they just dominate everyone they run into the first time? So I'm glad this energy steroid thing is getting introduced, and we're starting to see how it's actually making the bad guys pretty powerful. So Luffy and Princess Big Boobs are off in the ocean, and they're getting close to the Sea Forest. And they see the Thousand Sunny, and they see Frankie, and they all go down and have a meeting. And who do you know is also there? Jimbe. Jimbe and Luffy end up having a conversation, and he starts, catching up with them and starts meeting some of Luffy's crew. Nami ends up joining them. Frankie's there. There was this one really funny part where Luffy was like, hey, who the fuck are you on my ship? And then Frankie walks up. He's like, hey, man, he's the brother, my friend. It's all good. And he's like, oh, so you're quoting your brother? And then Frankie's like, good enough. Yeah, exactly, Luffy. The episode comes to a close with Jimbe revealing to the One Piece pirates that he set Arlong free on East Blue. So what did I think of this One Piece episode? It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as last week's, in my opinion, because we got to see Zoro be a badass on a higher level. And, I mean, this week he ended up getting captured. We get to see Arlong pirates have a connection to Jimbe. I mean, obviously we've known that with the tattoos and things like that, but now we're going to see that Jimbe is pretty personally responsible for the Arlong pirates, which was pretty cool. I am semi looking forward to all these flashbacks coming up. I mean, it's a lot of Fishman Island history, and I think you're starting to see that Fishman Island arc is all about, like, I want to say racism. Well, I guess it is racism between fishmen and humans, and dealing with this sort of, society sort of issues. And we're going to get deeper into that and probably, attach some more symbolism, or at least put a backstory to it. So I'm looking forward to seeing all those things. If you guys enjoyed the review, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. If you like our channel, go check it out and maybe subscribe. We also have a Facebook page with a link down below, so go check that out. I always try to post funny pictures and all of our reviews there, so if you're more of a Facebook user, maybe that's better for you. Also, I like doing this review. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'd love to see some feedback. So I'll see you guys next time on 539.